Hi friends, it's Monica Matthews Smith here, your favorite pediatric occupational therapist, and here are 9 ways to help your child with autism tolerate foods this holiday season. 1, allow your child to just explore and play with the food, right? But if it's something saucy like pasta sauce, allow them to paint in it or draw in it on the surface, maybe even face paint it onto their face, right? This will help them to smell the new food, just get them used to its texture, and just be more familiar with the food before you try to introduce it into their mouth. This can be done during non-meal times as well to kind of take the pressure off of having to eat the food for nutrition. Child has tactile defensiveness or hypersensitivity, use food prep gloves. Number 2, since our children with autism love routine, structure, and predictability, it's highly important that you have a meal schedule and that you stick to it. This could mean using visuals, a visual schedule, and don't forget to front load your child of any changes outside of their normal eating routine days in advance. Number 3, if you're traveling for the holidays or eating out at a restaurant, don't forget to pack your child's normal and familiar utensils and eating tools. This could also mean their favorite cup, their favorite bowl or plate. Keep things as familiar and consistent as possible. If you know it's going to be noisy in the environment that you're going to be eating for the holidays, whether it's a relative's house or at a busy restaurant or you're having family over, don't forget to make sure that your child has calming strategies and tools. This could be noise canceling headphones if they get auditory defensive or sensitive. Could be weighted objects like a stuffed animal, or it could be a weighted lap pad or blanket. Can also be making sure that you have a designated quiet or calming area that your child can go to when they're getting overstimulated. You can have these items available during their mealtime with the family or immediately after if they need a place to calm down after going through the sensory process of eating. Number 5, be mindful if your child has food aversions. Sometimes it's not the taste, but it's the texture that they don't tolerate. If you suspect it's a food aversion to a particular texture, try changing the texture of the food. For instance, if your child does not like to eat tomatoes sliced, maybe try chopping the tomatoes up into a salsa. Maybe it's the skin on the larger pieces that your child doesn't like in combination with the squishy inner parts and the seeds. If it's spaghetti sauce and spaghetti that they don't tolerate, maybe try serving the spaghetti separately with other ingredients that aren't as soft and wet. Number 6, whatever category of food that you want your child to eat more of, offer at least 3 items within those categories. This could be 3 types of meat, 3 different types of veggies, 3 different types of fruit, and so on. That way, if they don't prefer one item out of that category, they might be more tolerable of another item in that same category. Number 7, if you use any type of first then sequence or reward system, be sure that you're consistent and hold up your end of the bargain. Number 8, if your child is having any type of food aversion or is a picky eater, go ahead and address it with their pediatrician, because you just want to rule out any underlying medical concerns or GI issues that might be occurring, causing your child to be a picky eater. Number 9, Dad, be patient with the process. Sometimes it takes children 10 times to be introduced to a food before they tolerate it. And a child with autism might need to have more contact with the food before they tolerate it. So be patient, be consistent, and just allow them to explore and to have fun and enjoy the process of eating what they tolerate. Bonus number 10. Never try to force your child or shove food into their mouth, because this is a good way for them to build up a resistance and aversion and become super defensive with any type of food that is introduced to them. Happy holidays, and don't forget to check us out, Houston Rehab Services, at www.houstonrehabservices.com.